Hey guys, Dave here. Thought I'd show you the making of my newest top, a 6-inch black Delrin spin top that's going to have a ball bearing tip. Here I am making the part fit into the chuck, getting it all set, ready to go. Starting the turning process. Black turns so much differently than white. It seems to rip off and string off as opposed to chip off nicely. Drilling the centerpiece to get it all the way in and also to get it hollowed. Starting to bring it down to shape. Getting the corners right. Seems that Delrin takes a lot longer when it's 6-inch to get to shape than when it was only 3-inch. I filled up 2 big garbage bags full of chips. I wanted to make sure I had a good hold on it, so I put the tailstock through to hold on the inside as well as on the chuck side. Started to form the crown. It's looking really good, getting the shape right. I went in carefully with my tools to remove the interior chips, getting them all pulled out. Got to be really careful with that because, oops, one time it caught. Bent the tool, sent the top flying. Luckily nobody was hurt, nothing was broken. Little chip out of the crown that I have to rework later, but I got it all mounted back up and back to work. I even used a tennis ball on the tip of the crown here to make sure to have a good 2-point basis to keep it spinning true. Ended up parting off the big top and started making the bearing section and a special crown piece I'll tell you about as well. White Delrin seems to spin off and chip and fly all over the place. It's great. Here's the special crown part I mentioned. When it flew off, it kind of chipped the crown, so I had to make it thinner, and then it got too thin that I was afraid it might break. So here's that little special crown part that I epoxied and clamped. Now to make that bearing tip section. Bringing it down to size to fit into the top body. There we go. Then I had to make the spot for the bearing to sit and start to get it to shape. It's way bigger than I need right now, but I'll true it up when I put it in the top. Parted it off, ready to put it together. Got the crown section mounted to the top and started to turn that crown section to proper shape to get a good feel for it. Epoxy's holding great. Now the tip section's epoxied in, and I gotta bring it down to shape. As I bring it down to shape, get it right, then I cut the bearing spot and then hold on the bearing spot with the bearing to hold it in place. Now I'm going to clean it up while also working on the tip. As you can see, the tip is made of HDPE, only because that's all I had around. I didn't have any other Delrin the right size. 1/2-inch copper pipe to be the spacer between the 2 bearings. Looking good. Polished all up, ready to play. And here we go. Now, I didn't want to get too crazy and throw it super hard in the shop, but it's spinning pretty great here. Can even get it to balance on one finger if I work at it enough. Just about out of spin right now, but what the heck, I'm going to try to throw in a quick corkscrew for fun. And back to the hand. Yeah. Oops, hit the ground. HTP does not hold up as well as Delrin or a metal tip would be, so I made a new tip. Overall, this weighed 1 pound, 11 ounces, and I'm planning a metal tip. Thanks for watching.